live and I cannot see my computer screen. Okay, hold on. I don't know if we're still in a Mercury retrograde, but so much weird, computer again, technology things going on. I can't see the chat right now, but I dropped my phone yesterday and I dropped my phone yesterday and then it said I didn't have a SIM card, and I tried to touch that little opening and everything was fine, and I don't know, it's just been a weird day for technology, at least for me, and my computer is not working. Okay, hold on you guys, I'm gonna update the description box for you. Welcome. Okay. All right, let me. Okay, so weird. All right, hello everybody, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you guys are staying healthy and safe and sane and all those great things. I'm going to update the description box for you. If you wanted to book a reading, all that information is going to be down below. Okay. Sorry, computer is acting a little slow right now. Okay, welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. I got everything situated. The computer is working, all that great stuff. So I'm gonna do a little collective reading. This is gonna be for everyone joining, watching, and tuning in. And then I'm gonna get into the bookings for tonight. If you guys wanted to ask a question and book a reading, I am doing a $10 special, which is basically just a 4-card spread. There are of course other types of readings you can get. What you need to know is down below. If you have any questions, just ask me in the chat and I would love to answer those questions for you. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out what decks I want to pull from. I honestly kind of want to hear from the angels just because I'm not really sure what's going on with them in particular in my life, and I'm just curious as to what the collective message is. I haven't really been paying attention to the astrology going on right now. Last time Mercury was in retrograde. I would believe it if it still was, just because of all the technology failures I've had. But if it's not, then I'm just I don't know what's going on. So let's hear from the angels. Let's pull some cards. I want to do some angel numbers as well. Okay. So I'm gonna pull some angel numbers. This is just for everyone watching. These might be numbers that you've been seeing already, and they're gonna have a little message, and this will kind of provide clarification for some of you. So what is the angel numbers for the collective? What are the angel numbers for the collective? We have number 28. I am a leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, You recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. Okay, I am a leader. This is all talking about having a positive impact, being a positive leader, a positive guide for others, a positive, I don't know, friend or partner, person in someone's life. So we have number 28. You might be seeing variations of that. 28, 28. What else? What other angel numbers for the collective? Okay, well, this really stood out to me. We have I am innovative and I am creative. 1 and 111. So you guys have probably been seeing 1111 a lot, or ones, or 111. License plates, buildings, addresses, just pretty much anything. It's just kind of standing out to you these days. So we have you're a self-starter with very innovative ways of creating opportunity. Your determination and endurance are powerful and will help you get through rough times and reach success. I am innovative. I like that. Also has like a flair of talking about how you guys are adaptable as well. So you're able to adapt to new situations. We have 111. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life that you love. I am creative. So when we kind of just look at the forefront of these cards, like I am creative, I am innovative, to me it kind of makes me feel like I am a leader. It makes me feel like you guys are trying to start a business or project, or it can even be metaphoric in that you're able to get through this current situation that you're in. You have the necessary tools available to you. You have the strength, the drive, whether it's like literally like you're a creative innovator and you want to build a business and you want to be a leader, or if it's more metaphoric, you have these abilities within you to adapt to new situations, and because of your versatility and experience, you're able to kind of get through with those. And it's basically your angels reminding you that you can lead yourself towards success, essentially. So let's see what your oracles have to say. If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All that information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat and I'll respond verbally. So we have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have a very high energy level, and the easiest way to increase that is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising as it becomes its own reward. I like that card. We have attracting, not chasing. Okay, that's all that I want from this deck. We have attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlining chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So this is all about being an attracting energy. This can apply to relationships. This can apply to trying to get communication. This can just apply to manifesting abundance or money or things into your life. When you have a tight grip on something, or when you're in that chasing energy of like trying to drive yourself forward towards that, it's just simply that you're in that energy. You're in that like drive towards that thing energy. You're not in that let that thing come to you energy. And that's why they say be an attracting energy, because that will allow you to manifest by kind of just welcoming it in, releasing your grip, releasing expectation. Yes, you can. Absolutely, Samantha. And we both have an awesome name. Yeah, you guys, so if you want to put your question in the payment caption, I love that. That will make it easier for me to have it right in front of me, and that way it can be private if you want it to be private, and the chat will like move and I might not see it. And then if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. We have take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. I really love this card because to me it's like, you know, just fuck you, like, I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna thrive regardless. So take back your power, you guys. And this again can relate to why you've been seeing 111 or 1111 or the number 28. We have leadership. Wow, I am a leader and leadership. Archangel Gabriel, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide to others. So some of you guys might truly have an influence. Whoa, look at, I'm like bleeding. Oh my gosh, ow, yeah, it totally hurts too. Karma, I got you. You are first on the list. If you guys want to get on the list, you can. All that information is down below. Okay, and then I want to pull some angel answers as well. But as I was saying, back to leadership, it's basically if you guys have an influence or if you're some sort of guidance towards people or community, Spirit is saying, you know, if you've taken a hibernation, if you've been in hermit mode, now is your time to get back out there, because people really truly do need your influence, and they truly do desire it. So, wasn't even ready. So I'm going to pull some angel answers. You guys could have a question in your mind right now, and we're going to see what cards come out. Could be a yes or no question, could be, yeah, a yes or no question, I think. Okay, what are some answers for the collective from the angels? What are some answers? We have compromise. We have success. I'm like, it could be a yes or no question. And then we have look for a sign. Okay, so you guys might quite literally be seeing ones a lot. 111, 1111. There's a message in here about fairness and about reciprocity, equal give and take, whether this applies to business, whether this applies to a relationship. It's a message that's basically saying that it's necessary for compromise so that it can restore balance. Not compromise for the sake of like letting go of a point or something you believe in, but compromise for the sake of balance. Balance, having that equal give and take, that yin and yang, that neither too much attracting nor too much chasing energy, just that nice like sweet spot of balance is going to restore harmony in your love life, personal connection, or your finances, or your career, or a random situation that I'm not naming, or all of the above, quite literally. And it has a lot to do with taking your power back. It has a lot to do with being a true leader. And there's a lot of hints in this collective reading and these messages about not choosing ego and pride over love. And yeah, just like a huge energy of if you guys have been prideful about something, or something might be getting in the way of the other, creating unnecessary blockages really, which may be restricting some manifestations from coming through, materializing. This could be restricting opportunity, or it could just be delaying a soul karmic lesson that needs to just be healed and released by now. So yeah, that is what I am seeing for the collective. Continue to keep your eyes peeled for signs, for synchronicities. Your angels are definitely trying to communicate with you at this time. All right, you guys, so I'm going to get into the readings for tonight. If you wanted to book, you can. I have some room available on the list. All that information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat, and I will answer you probably verbally, so look out for that. And yeah, I'm gonna get into it. I hope everyone is having a good Wednesday. Happy hump day. We're almost towards the end of the week. Samantha, I got you. You are number 2 on the list. Okay. I'm like, am I still bleeding or are we good? Okay, so Karma, oh my gosh, if that's really your name, that's a really cool name. Okay, we got Kimmy. I like that too. Gives me Kim Possible vibes. All right, so you got an 18 plus. Let me know what your question is. I'm gonna give this deck a shuffle. Okay. What is Jesse's intentions for you? What is Jesse's intentions for you? For you, towards you, we're starting off with the 7 of Wands. We have the Knave of Cups. We have, what is Jesse's intentions towards Kimmy? We have the King of Pentacles coming out in reverse. The 3 of Swords coming out in reverse. We have the Sun. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we have the Fool. Okay, what are Jesse's intentions towards you? So I don't know if you guys have like a history or if this is a newer connection, but if you could clarify for me, that'd be awesome, and I'll take it from there as far as the direction goes. Because, you know, if it is a newer connection, it almost feels like you already have a history and it's very karmic. I'm seeing a lot of earth here, but I would not doubt if this person has fire. Just because there's like a very competitive energy to this person in general. Like, I wouldn't doubt that they're like a very competitive person, and I wouldn't doubt if they were like an athlete at one point or were into sports or something. Okay. So, okay, he's a Taurus, you're a Leo. So yeah, here's the thing. I feel like they are really enjoying you. They have a good time with you. They have fun with you. There's some energy here about wanting to like win, and it could be like win you. Maybe they see you have other options, and they feel like it's sort of a competition. I do feel like in that light, they are half wanting to compete and half getting kind of like crumbling under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, half of them like has that drive, that passion, that energy towards you. And I'm not saying that you necessarily like have other people or have told them you have other people, but maybe they see you as out of their league, and they just assume like you're kind of better than them in some sort of way, and that they are undeserving of you. That could be like a whole other Pandora's box about like their inner conflicts and insecurities. But my point of the message is, I think that they crumble under pressure as well as wanting to compete. They get a lot of like, they trip up on their words, or they trip up on like texting you, or maybe they're planning to send you a text and then they overthink it. Like, they overthink their communication with you a lot. Maybe they like draw back and they like don't end up texting you, or maybe sometimes they're really sporadic in like their communication. I do feel like this person is like dealing with some sort of financial issues, or some sort of career problems, or something to do with like how they would identify themselves. So if this person's like a a workaholic, or if they like to have nice things, they closely tie those things to their identity. And when those things are not in order, when those things are not stable, they don't feel really good about themselves. They don't feel really confident. And then when they don't feel confident, they kind of lash out or they draw back, either one. Which is why I was like, I see earth here, but I see fire, because I don't think this person has that good of control over their like emotions, really. And I'm not saying that they've ever like lashed out on you or like you guys have had some drama. I really don't see that. I think they try really hard to like, it's almost like they distance themselves from you when they feel some type of way. So I feel like with you, their intentions is to just continue to see where this is going. They don't really have any like specific plans. I see a lot of freedom loving with the Fool and the Two of Wands, a lot of flirtatious energy. Like there is a nice chemistry and compatibility here. There is like a magnetism that I think draws you two together, attracts you two, but I don't see them having any definitive plans. In fact, they're very stuck in their head right now in like how they want to approach the situation, or you know, like it's almost that thing where it's like you go to the gym, you think everyone's looking at you, but the truth is no one gives a fuck about you, that everyone is so focused on themselves and they think everyone's worried about them, but really no one's worried about them, and it's just this like funny cycle. So it's kind of like that, like he's very focused on himself and things he's going through right now in life, and there's a lot of like healing that needs to be done. And I'm not saying he has like this list of healing that needs to be done and he's like so aware of it, but I'm just saying it's not the right timing for you guys. But I don't think I could be like there's a future here definitively. I think this person is kind of all over the place and they're kind of up in the air. But I know for a fact that they think you're out of their league, and they think they have to kind of compete, half of which they want to. They're very attracted to you. They love flirting with you, being with you. I don't know if they've been with you sexually. It's like a friends with benefits situation, but they really enjoy that. The message I'm seeing, I mean, we had that Three of Swords in reverse, yeah? So like that also contributes to this not feeling confident, and that's that heartbreak that you're talking about. That's that like ending of the relationship. I see that he really did go through a heartbreak and really did go through some pain, and it took a lot for him to release it. So I think just for you, the message from Spirit is to let go of control issues over the situation. Just allow the situation to unfold naturally and at its own pace. There definitely is an element of divine timing here, but that is not to say that he's not passionate towards you, and that's not to say that you guys don't have a future together. I think right now you're just sort of getting to know each other and exploring the spark. And I do think there will be some changes. Like, I think that maybe they'll become more present, or, you know, they're going to make changes, or they might be more available in general with their communication and everything. So I'm just kind of getting that energy of like, things will change in a positive direction, but for right now, they're really in their head and their ego. So yeah, that's what I am seeing for you. I love you. Thank you so much for joining the live, and hello, Sid Call. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next person. All right, Taylor, I got you. You are number 3. We are currently on number 2. All right, so Samantha, you got an 18 plus as well. You're so welcome. Samantha, let me know what your question is. Oh, I thought you said you were gonna put the question in the caption, the payment caption. If you could send it to me one more time, because it now looks like it's retracted. Oh, that's so weird. Usually PayPal does. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All the information is in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat. You can send it to me through Instagram, Samantha James Tarot, if you want. Oh, I don't see it in the chat, love. I see message retracted. Sometimes if there's like an inappropriate word in it, for some reason, it like blocks it. Okay, so the next person you'll have an 18 plus encounter with. Okay, the next person you'll have an 18 plus encounter with. And if you guys want to book, you can. All the information is down below. The next person you'll have a sexual encounter with, we have the King of Swords to start. Okay, so they could be an air sign right away, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords in reverse. Who is the next person she's going to have a sexual encounter with? We have Death. We have the Queen of Swords. So you could have some air in your chart, or this could just kind of represent that you guys are going to have an immediate spark and compatibility, and there's going to be a lot of witty, playful, back and forth communication. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have Judgment. Hi, my goober. Okay, so the next person you'll have a sexual encounter with, I feel like, yeah, I feel like they're going to be an air sign. I feel like you guys are going to have an immediate chemistry and compatibility. There's going to be a lot of like witty back and forth. conversation. This person could be very sarcastic. I do see them being a little more on like the hefty side or the bigger side, or you could be really petite yourself and they just kind of tower over you and they just seem bigger in build. I feel like this person, you are going to be meeting them at a time in their life when they're kind of on an upward projection, but I do think they're still pretty fragile. So I think they're going to want to strictly keep things casual. I think that this person might have gone through a breakup or something in the past that kind of closed them off, although they're feeling pretty confident and solid about themselves by the time you meet them. They are very guarded, I would say, and protective of themselves, and wouldn't want to necessarily like get into a relationship right away. I feel like this person is very kinky and is probably into some kinky things. They probably like to play with toys. This is someone that wants to maybe go to the extremes sexually and like try different things out, or they could be really open-minded, or this person could already kind of come with their fantasies and kinks. I feel like they want to be dominated or would want to be dominated, or they want to play with like whips and chains and like all sorts of things. I do feel like there is, because of that chemistry that you guys are going to have right away, that magnetism, I do feel like it's going to feel like there is a draw in this connection. There could be something about the connection that is sort of faded. It's interesting though, we have death and judgment, clarifying death. I don't know if this is someone that you already know or someone from the past kind of coming back and reconciling, and this is your next sexual encounter. Maybe someone that you just didn't expect, or I don't know if this is someone you know. It could be a new person, but it feels like there's already some history here. And it just feels like there's some sort of like tie. So let's see. We have codependency. And free yourself. Interesting. So this could be someone, it could be like someone from your past that is toxic, or like someone who was codependent on you. Could be an ex, could be someone that maybe you've tried to free yourself from. Maybe free yourself represents like the being chained up or tied up as like a fantasy or a kink, and it's like you can't free yourself, like there's restraint. But it could also be like emotional. I feel like I'm getting that this is someone that you might have a history with, and it doesn't have to be negative. It could just be that things just kind of like were left unfinished and now they're sort of coming back. So yeah, I'm gonna pull some more oracle and see what else. With that said though, I do think this person's super attracted to your hair. I think they're very attracted to your breasts as well. We have come to the edge in Yang. Yeah, so they're definitely going to pursue you, or they have been pursuing you as of lately. This is someone who likes to make the first move and be in more of a masculine energy. With come to the edge, it could be that spirit is saying like, yeah, you could like play with this person and be with them, but don't necessarily like give in to them emotionally or anything of that nature. So I'm just kind of getting the energy of like, play it how you want to play it. You have the power in this, but don't get to the point where they hurt you or hurt you again if that's something they've done in the past. You know what I'm saying? All right, so that is what I'm seeing for you. I really hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Taylor. And hi, we do have spots available, you guys, if you wanted to book. All that information is down below. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that it resonated. So I'm gonna move on to the next person, which is Taylor, and she got a 4-card spread. My Libra rising. I'm going to give this deck a good shuffle. Let me know what your question is, love. Jackson. What are you doing? What are you doing, crazies? Sit. Yes, it is your turn. Different Taylor. Sorry, Taylor. Miss Libra rising herself. Her name is Taylor. If you guys want to book, you can. All that information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the chat. Okay, so how does Ray the Taurus feel about you and your future? Taylor, you just thought I was calling you out just random. If there's a Taylor here. That's so funny. Okay, so how does Ray the Taurus feel about you and your future? Ooh, we have the High Priestess. We have the Fool. We have the Ten of Wands. How does Ray the Taurus feel about you in your future? Five of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so what is Ray's relation to you? Are you guys dating? Are you friends with benefits? Are you friends? And then the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I pulled a full spread. Okay, whatever. So I feel like to focus just on this because it was supposed to be a 4-card spread, but these will help me clarify anyway. I feel like they don't really know like where things are going to go in the future. Like they are open-minded. Like I feel like on one hand they're very optimistic, and on the other hand for some reason they're very pessimistic, and there's like this Jekyll and Hyde energy where like they really want to make things work and then they don't at the same time for whatever reason. I do feel like there might have been some conflict in the connection or some drama or some words were exchanged or something with that Five of Wands, Ten of Wands energy. I feel like right now they might be just really confused about what the future holds for the connection, and they might not necessarily know like what to think. I think they want to, like in their best intention and interest is to make things work. With the Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Fool, I feel like they, you know, they're very guarded in their own way, and like they have these good intentions and then they could self-sabotage them. With the Nine of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Wands, I just feel like this person is, I don't know, it's interesting. I feel like they're just at some sort of conflict. Now this could be a conflict with themselves or there could be a conflict in the connection, but how they're feeling about your future is just like on one hand they have these good intentions and they want things to work, they want things to progress in a positive way, On the other hand, they're just really unsure of how that's going to happen, or it's hard for them to get through some of the conflicts, some of the things that have been going on, or maybe there's something that's conflicting that is stopping the connection. It could be a separation, it could be money, it could be a job, it could be a third party. Whatever it is, it's stopping this connection from moving forward. But overall, I feel like they're really guarded. I would feel like their energy is like they have good intentions to make it work, but their logical mind, or maybe even their illogical mind, like something about them can be kind of irrational, is convincing them otherwise. It just really gives me like they're at war with themselves. And I do see they think about this often, and they imagine everything will be amazing and great, and like they're gonna put in this work, and but they just feel like there's still so much to know, and they kind of think you're mysterious. I don't know, it's interesting. They're definitely at war with themselves is how I would describe that. All right, well, I hope that resonated, Taylor. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. Okay, Kaya, I got you. You are next on the list. So I'm going to move on to the next person. Taylor, but thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I hope that resonated. Okay, so Kaya, hello, how are you? You got an 18 plus and channeled messages and timeline cards. So let me know what your question is, love. And if you guys wanted to book, you can. All that information is down below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Yeah, no problem, girl. What, Darka? Yeah, you can purchase it. I can pull a timeline card for you, no problem. Okay, so you went on a group trip with your friends and your ex was there. We had a moment and you thought things were good. He even said he still calls you wife to your other friends, but today he is with stop. another person. You just wanted to know his general feelings towards you. Okay. What are his general feelings towards you? We have the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Knave of Pentacles. What are his general feelings towards you? We have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So I feel like they think of you as someone that really has been so sweet and nice to them. They have a lot of love for you. They find you to be a very loving person, a very good person, someone who at the end of the day is really kind and caring and compassionate. And I feel like they truly do they'll always have like love for you. I think that they don't know where the connection stands or where it could go. They feel like there was a lot of conflict between you guys and they're not very optimistic about the future. And on both sides, they feel like maybe you don't have that much love for them. I do think that maybe they said some words or said some things, like shared their feelings when they were like drunk, or they lowered their inhibitions a little and was kind of vulnerable. And in that moment, they really felt like things could push forward, that they could be with you. But I guess they kind of just like, I don't know, like I guess they just didn't really realize like what real true reality was, and they just didn't. I don't know. I feel like they meant what they said on one hand, but on the other hand, it wasn't realistic because they are with someone else. Like they are in a relationship with someone else, or they're going to be in a relationship with someone else. It's like they'll always have love for you. And I think when they were like drunk or getting close to you, they kind of lowered their inhibitions and they like confessed these feelings for you that they had and had really deep down inside. And it was almost like he had to get it off his chest. But then the next day came, or the day after, or whatever, and he realized like how stupid that was of him, because maybe he's with somebody else and that other person is preventing you guys from being together. But with the Ace of Swords clarifying the Knave of Pentacles, I just really feel like they meant what they said. So whatever you can take away from what they said, they meant it. And they had been wanting to get that off their chest for a really long time. They'd been wanting to communicate with you about their deeper feelings, maybe even possibly a future, but in their reality, aside from alcohol and whatever, they're not available for that. They can't make that happen. They're with someone else. And this other person, I feel like had they known that they were talking to you or talking to their ex, would have chopped their head off, honestly. So it's just an uncomfortable situation, like all the way around. But I don't think he ever would mean to like make you feel rejected with that Four of Cups popping up in reverse. I don't think he ever like would want you to feel like he's rejecting you. We have stay optimistic about your love life and attraction. So there's still that attraction. There's that attraction because, you know, he knows you and like you guys share that intimacy with each other. but there's also just like attraction. Like they're very attracted to you. They think you're really beautiful. They think you're really sexy. And it's hard for them to control themselves when they're around you. We have a changes in the wind and to be fair. So something could be happening in the connection in the future between you two. As of right now, they're feeling like they don't regret anything they've said, but they're feeling kind of stupid. Like they're feeling like they fucked up in some sort of way. And I think they want to, I think they really do want to come towards you legitimately, but it's just not the right time. So that could be that why we have changes in the wind. And to be fair and stay optimistic about your love life. So I'm going to pull a timeline card. We have booty call. So they could be tonight. Whoa. They could be hitting you up tonight for a booty call. We have 4 months as well. Maybe nothing really happens in a serious way for like 4 months or so. But for now, it seems like it's more of a sexual thing because of that attraction that they have towards you. So let's do your channeled messages. What would they say to you? And if you guys want to book, you can. All that information's down below. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. So what would he say to you? We have the Two of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands. The King of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. We have Justice. Knave of Cups in reverse. What would he say to you? Two of Wands. 10 of Wands. You know, in that moment, I really wanted to make this work. I really want to make it work. I want to like try things again. I want to come back together. Like, I miss you and I miss being with you and talking to you. And I don't like not talking to you. I mean, I'll always have like respect for you, love for you. I feel like we'll always just naturally flirt with each other. We'll just naturally, like, we have natural chemistry and it's hard to deny. But I also feel like I would hurt the person that I'm seeing really badly had they known about this, had they found out, maybe we started talking again. So even if I wanted to come towards you, I can't. I'd have to like end this and then come towards you. And I'm not saying that is what I'm doing, but it's a possibility. But that would have to be the process, you know? Like, I wouldn't... This person's really happy. They think things are really serious. And I would be kind of doing them a disservice if I just like involve them in a third party sort of situation with someone that they know. I would just be validating all of their insecurities. So if I don't come towards you, it's because of that. It's not because of you. I think you're amazing. I always have, I always will. I think being apart has really shown me, you know, what I've been missing, and I really do miss it. I really do miss being with you sexually, being with you intimately, talking to you. You're amazing. You're someone I could have seen being my wife, being the mother of my children. I think you're so sexy, and like everything, even your attitude, even your spice, like all of it, I love it. But I just can't like give you what you want right now. And I'm sorry if it kind of seemed like I led you on. things I've been wanting to genuinely say, like talk about and open up about and stuff. I feel like I never did that really in the past with you, but I still don't think I have, you know, I don't know if I can like truly make you happy. I don't know if I can truly give you what you want. And, you know, for that, I feel like I would love to just be friends and try to be friends. Like, I'll miss you. I always miss you all the time. I feel like we're soulmates. Like, we're really soulmates. But I don't know if we're soulmates that are supposed to be together. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, if I'm being honest. I just know that you're tempting and you're a temptation, and every time I see you I get distracted and I want to be with you. I want to start things all over again and I forget everything else around me. And so that's kind of what went down. It doesn't mean I don't miss you, doesn't mean I'm not sad about this. It doesn't mean that we won't someday be together. It just means that right now it's more of things just being complicated for no reason. And like, I think we're just having a good time. So that is what I'm seeing for you. All right, love. Kaya, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you. If you guys want to book, you can. I have a few spots available for the list for tonight. All the information is down below. Samantha, I got you. I'm going to do your timeline. So you can apply this timeline however you want. Okay, we got online. So this person could be coming towards you online. And we have tomorrow. What? All right. Tomorrow it is. Online. Raka. All right, well, thank you, Samantha, for getting the timeline cards. Oh, okay, online and tomorrow. Now we know, or now you know who it is. All right, you guys, if you wanted to book a reading, you can. All the information's down below. I have a couple spots left on the list for tonight. I'm going to move on to the next person in the meantime, which is Sarah, 4-card spread. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. What did my heart go? Hi, my smiling. Okay, so Sarah, you got a yes or no question, and you want to know if you're on his mind. Okay, are you on his mind? Oh, I smell like dog. I like let him lick my hand and it smells so bad, I swear to God. Are you on his mind, 4-card spread? We have the Ace of Swords to start. King of Swords. Are you on his mind? We have the Five of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. Okay. Are you on his mind? So I feel like with the Swords energy, it's always mental. It's always about communication. So absolutely, yes, you're on this person's mind. They could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or have a lot of that in their chart, which means they have a lot of mental energy, which further means that they are thinking about you. They're thinking about a lot of things, and you happen to be the subject. I don't know if there was a loss in this connection, or if they blocked you or you blocked them, or there's a feeling of being blocked and left out on the outside, left out in the cold, really. Betrayal, honestly. This person could have done this to you, and they could be thinking about this, or maybe you blocked them, left them out in the cold, and they're thinking about it. I think this person wants to talk to you. Like, I think they really want to reach out. They want to talk to you. They want to almost like break through this barrier, this wall of horrible communication. I think they've been thinking a lot. I think they're stubborn though. I think it's hard for them to change their mind. Like once they get into some sort of like mentality about something, they don't know how to let it go. And it's a huge problem because it doesn't give them open-mindedness and perspective to see things from a different point of view. So they could be feeling like a victim, and they could be thinking of themselves in that light right now. And they are thinking about you. They are thinking about reaching out to you, but they're thinking about their position in that or maybe they're thinking about how they like left you out on the other side, and maybe they feel kind of bad for it. I'm not really getting a lot of like remorse. I'm just getting like there's some sort of blockage. We have the Ace of Wands. I think that they are positive about the future or optimistic, like they feel like you guys can reconcile or come back together. Maybe this is a usual thing between you two, maybe, or maybe they're just hoping like that things will repair itself, because they'll never not be like passionate about you. They'll never not be not thinking about you. They're hoping they can like come back to you and in a new fresh energy. I feel like this person just wants new fresh energy. Maybe they could be taking like some time to themselves right now, but I feel like they're missing you, and I feel like they want to talk to you. All right, so I'll pull a few oracle. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So maybe there's something that needs to be forgiven and learned from in order for there to be communication. Or maybe the communication requires that there's something that is learned. All right, Sarah, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for booking with me. I hope that resonated. If you guys wanted to book, you can. All that information is down below. What's my record? What? my Raka, what? If you guys wanted to book a reading, you can. All the information's down below. If not, I am going to log off. And take my Raka outside. Yeah, you heard outside. He knows that word. It's like, I must go outside, yes. If you guys want to book a reading, you can. All the information is in the description box below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I have some spots available. If not, then I'm going to log off, and thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, my Raka, you're next. If anyone wants to book a reading, you can. All the information's down below. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat and I will answer them. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna log off for tonight. Thank you so much for everyone who tuned in and everyone who joined. I really appreciate all of you. I'm going to be on again later this week, so I hope to see you guys there. In the meantime, however, stay safe and stay healthy. Stay sane. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again.